What's going on, Comedy Counter fam? It's Roche here, and I am at an undisclosed location today to film our 52nd episode of the Comedy Calendar. Thank you guys for all coming along on this journey with us. It has been a year-long adventure in comedy in South Florida cultural arts, and thank you guys so much for being a part of it. Thank you, Sebi. Thank you, Dark Vision. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Ray. Thank you to all of our guests, Miami Community News, the Miami Improv, of course, and everyone else that's just shown up to shows and shown love and commented in any and all of our contents. For today, I would like to kick things off by announcing that for the next 52 episodes, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. If any of the, content creators of South Florida, if any of the comedians of South Florida would like to get in on some of the Comedy Calendar action, guys, hit me up. Let me know. You guys know what's going to cost you. Gas, ass, or grass. Nobody rides for free. So you guys let me know. Reach out to the Comedy Calendar SoFlo page or to myself, Art Roche, directly. And we'll make sure to take care of you guys. Let's get right into it. This past week in South Florida comedy, we had a show at Barry's in the Grove. Very funny comedy show brought to us by Cafecito Comedy. Big shout out, Justin. Cafecito Comedy is doing a lot of big things. They had a 5K run with Ricky's Runners last week in Anatomy Gym. So big shout out Anatomy and Cafecito, Ricky's Runners. Really dope event. They're going to be doing this monthly. So definitely reach out to Cafecito, find out about the 5K events. But besides that, Cafecito will continue doing a ton of events, a ton of comedy shows. Things at Barry's look like they're going very well. I was actually there at the show, and we were able to get Dark Vision there. So you guys will be seeing a couple of clips and a couple of reels coming out of that show that should be pretty exciting. Again, big shout out Justin, big shout out Cafecito. On that show, we did have Art God Savvy, Marcos, hosting the night. We had myself, Art Roche, kicking things off. We also had Julie Baez, Rolando Gomez, and Nick Safran. So big shout out to all of them. It was a really amazing show. Everyone that turned out for the show, thank you so much. We had at least 10 to 15 Comedy Calendar fans there. So guys, thank you so much for showing up and supporting. It means the world to us. Also last week, Sunday, here at the Miami Improv, we had a friend of the show, Jay Millie, hosting Master Debaters. It was the big finale. We had all the champions here. They were all battling it out on the improv stage. It was a very good show. Big shout out, Dade County Comedy, Master Debaters, Jay Millie, Spare TV Boys. They had the whole gang here. Everybody was in production. Omar in the DJ booth holding things down. It was the first time we did a show here like this. So he was definitely having to call audibles and keep things moving for us. So big shout out Omar as well. But I want to shout out specifically from that event, one of the sponsors, who is the company called Bait. We've talked about them before, but they run an event called Turp Basel during Art Basel. And it's a THC, it's a let's say sort of the top level THC events that happen yearly here in South Florida. And during the Art Basel Festival, it is the best event that you can definitely come to. They gave away 4 tickets to a raffle winner last night here at the Miami Improv. It was really dope. Shout out to the winner. I forgot to write their name down, so they will be getting tagged in this as soon as I get their name. But big shout out to the Turp Basel boys. We have Matt, Steve, Brian. They put this whole thing together. They were here this weekend with me for the Kevin Smith show, and then they came last night, and we were able to do a little giveaway for some of the people that were here at the show since they were sponsoring. I want to do a big shout out to 2 of the groups that helped us out. Number 1, Black Market. If you guys haven't tried this drink, it's a THC infused drink, non-alcoholic. It's like a aperitif. You can mix it and make cocktails with it, but I like to drink it straight up, chilled, delicious. So again, Black Market, these guys coming through. Thank you so much, guys. You guys, this stuff's delicious. Try it out. And for those of us that don't drink alcohol, this is something that you can drink this all night and get buzzed and have a good time. I did last night. It was amazing. Again, big shout out. Thank you so much. And I cannot forget to mention the other people that showed up last night for us, and that was a Silverhawk 420 Sangria. This stuff is amazing. Again, it's a non-alcoholic wine. They have the Sangria version and they have the white. We might have drank all the white before I showed up on the podcast. Delicious. And the other group of people that showed up last night that I have to thank is Yessie, who was our mixologist, mixing up all these delicious drinks, getting them chilled and served to all the people that wanted to try the samples. So big shout out, Yessie. Thank you so much. You guys will be hearing a lot more about her, I have a feeling. And the last person I want to shout out from last night is Aurora, who was the videographer and photographer taking care of us for the whole night. She was able to, one, get a ton of footage from the people trying samples and enjoying the beverages and enjoying the show. But she also worked very well, Yessie, to really build some content for us that you guys will be seeing over the next week as we get it all edited and released for you guys. So big shout out, Yessie. Big shout out, Aurora. Turd Basil boys, thank you so much for coming out, helping us do this. And a lot more on the comedy calendar coming for you guys. This week in comedy, we have a ton of exciting shows coming up for you guys. Right off the bat, I want to call out a Wednesday show here at the Miami Improv, 8 p.m. It's the return of our friend, Rodney Badger. So Rodney, you guys have heard a lot about him on the podcast. He's a comedian, showrunner, all-around great guy, and he's been in the Bahamas for the last year, but he is back in South Florida, back to running shows, and most importantly, back right here at the Miami Improv. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Miami Improv is going to be big headliner, Rodney Badger, he's back. Sebi, Art Roche, and Drew Illa will be performing with him. So very, very good lineup, very good reason to come out on a Wednesday at 8 p.m. to the Miami Improv. And guys, if you let me know you're coming ahead of time, if you message me at Art Roche on Instagram or the Comedy Calendar page, you know we're going to take care of you guys. You know you will receive that extra VIP treatment that only the Comedy Calendar boys can give you right here at the Miami Improv. Don't miss out. We're going to have a ton of good footage there. You guys will see the clips afterwards, so don't get that FOMO. Buy tickets right now. Hit me up on the Comedy Calendar page, and we'll make sure you guys get taken care of. Moving on to Thursday, guys, September 4th, up in Oakland Park, we're going to be having a show at Chain Bridge Distillery. This is going to be my first time performing there, guys, so I'm going to be a special featured guest. But big shout out and thank you to Julie Fisher for making me aware of the room, and to Mark Orintas for being the showrunner and putting this whole thing together. The night is going to be exciting. I'm performing with a couple people I've known before and a couple people I've never have. So we're going to have Art Rose performing, Brandon Reel, Giovanni Neal, who's a friend of ours, and we have a couple of other special guests. So I'm gonna hold off, and I'm going to go ahead and play the clip that we have with all the people performing on it. That's going to be the next clip. So after this clip, you guys are going to see that clip. So big shout out, Mark. Big shout out, Julie. Very excited this Thursday. If you're in Broward, dude, show some love. Come out and support. You guys know an Art Road show always delivers. So hit me up. If you guys are coming through, let me know ahead of time, and you know I'll have some special gifts for you guys there. This Thursday, September 4th, if you're in Miami, guess what? The Miami Improv at 7:30 is going to be having David Jolly. Guys, David Jolly is a Florida comedian. He's up from Central Florida originally. He's been killing it on Kill Tony. He's been killing it on the road. You guys know him. We all love him. Guys, he's going to be here September 4th at the Miami Improv. That's this Thursday at 7:30. Guys, buy tickets right now. There's no reason to miss out on the show. If you're a fan of Kill Tony, if you're a fan of David Jolly, guys, it's all coming together. I don't know who's opening yet. I don't know who he has featuring, but you know these guys bring the best of the best to Miami. It's going to be a great time. Guys, no reason to miss this show. If you're coming through, let me know. Let us know. The Comedy Calendar boys are going to be here. We'll make sure you guys are taken care of. So just again, this Thursday, September 4th, 7:30 at the Miami Improv, you guys have David Jolly to look forward to. Is there any excuse? Is there any reason to not be here? No way. No way. It's going to be a good time. And again, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, hit me up on the Comedy Calendar page. I got you guys. Comedy Calendar fam, this weekend at the Miami Improv, I am very excited to announce that we have Bruce coming back to South Florida. Guys, Bruce is a killer in the comedy world. He's been doing this for decades. He's been touring with the biggest headliners. You've seen him on the Mike F Show. You've seen him with some more. You've seen him on Def Comedy Jam. I mean, there's not a place this man has not been in the comedy world. And guess what? He's coming right here to South Florida, to the Miami Improv this weekend, September 5th to September 7th. 5 shows, guys, straight from Athens, Georgia. So he's coming straight here from home. It's going to be a good time, guys. And this week, tomorrow, I have a very special host who will be with me as I interview Bruce for the Comedy Calendar and for Comedy Insiders. So I'm very happy to announce, guys, buy tickets. He sells out. MiamiImprov.com, Bruce, September 5th to the 7th. And once you guys buy those tickets, send me a message on the Comedy Calendar. Let me know you guys are coming. I love to know when people are here. I love to greet them at the door. And you know, Comedy Calendar boys will look out for you when you're here at the Miami Improv. This weekend, if you're up in Broward, Fort Lauderdale Improv is going to have an amazing headliner in Chris Porter coming through, guys. He's going to be doing 5 shows, Friday to Sunday, September 5th to September 7th. So go on FTL Improv, check out those tickets, make sure you buy them. Last time Chris Porter was in town, he absolutely ripped it, did an amazing job. Big shout out to our boy Josh Brack, friend of the podcast. He's friends with Chris, big fan of his comedy, and he always makes sure that we are up to date on Chris Porter info and when his shows are coming down. So again, big shout out Josh Brack, killing it with LLL Comedy. And we'll definitely have him here in the next year, to interview again. But again, this weekend, guys, September 5th to 7th at FTL Improv, we've got Chris Porter coming out. Don't miss it, guys. You guys know him from Last Comic Standing. You guys know him from TV, from Respect, from everything. The guy's an amazing comedian. There's no excuse to miss it. If you're in Broward, let me know. If you go to the show and you're there, you can be a correspondent for the Comedy Calendar. So let me know ahead of time. I will call ahead and try to see what I can do for you there at FTL. And if you guys can send us some pictures or a clip after the show showing us how much of a good time you had, we will be eternally grateful and we'll play here on the podcast, showing you guys some love. So again, Chris Porter this weekend, FTL Improv, 5 shows. Go and buy tickets now, guys. Don't miss this chance. That's been another week here in South Florida Comedy. I want to thank you guys so much for joining us, not only this week, but for the last 52 weeks, guys. It's been 1 year of the Comedy Calendar. It's been an amazing journey. And again, I want to thank everyone who's been a part of it. The Miami Improv, Miami Community News, Ray, Dart, Julian, Sebi. Guys, thank you all for being a part of this. But of course, everyone watching, all the fans, the comedy fans that have come out to shows and shown support, everyone that's commented on our videos, reposted our videos. Guys, thank you so much. We have so many more things planned. In the next year of the Comedy Calendar, we will be going to remote locations. We're going to be traveling. We're going to have guest host interviewers. We're going to have sponsorships coming up. So anyone in South Florida, if you want to push out cultural arts, if you're an artist yourself, reach out to the Comedy Calendar. We're here to be a megaphone for the cultural arts of South Florida. Guys, I think that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for joining us and stay laughing.